seems that there is confusion. What I was getting as I was tapping into this collective is that there is confusion over your strength, your solar plexus specifically. Your solar plexus is your place of personal power and joy. It's where your wounded and wondrous inner child lives. It's a place of empowerment as well. And I felt a very strong pull in the solar plexus and part of the heart chakra. Someone here walks with an open heart and with a very strong solar plexus. It feels like this energy here has more to do with other people scratching their heads on how are you able to withstand something, but also how are you able to be as strong as you are. It's giving the energy of is it Arthur and the stone? Arthur and the and the sword in the stone, where every other knight comes along, all these burly men come along trying to pull the sword out, you know, flexing their muscles, and then along comes this little scrawny Arthur and he pulls it out with one hand, one scrawny little hand with no muscles, because it's not about strength in that way. It's not about physical strength. It's about strength of character. It's about strength of spirit as well. And it seems that something that they may have tried doing together didn't work. It shattered. It broke. Something broke. Something broke when they tried to accumulate the amount of strength that you have to do something specific. It broke them. It created nightmares and failures. Wow. Okay, I'm going to pop you here actually. And they've trapped themselves in their own demise. Stuck, no options, and unforgiveness coming through here. Someone here may be trapped. I don't feel like it's trapped in a magical sense. I mean, it could be. But it does feel like someone is trapped in their own, like they're trapped in their own nightmare of their own making. Or in their own, what's the word? Expectations. Placing expectations down here. Expecting that you're going to be able to do it, and then you come along and you do it by yourself. It's the same as when you have groups of people that are trying to get you fired or sending you, you know, negative intent through juju or whatever. When an entire group has to come together to try and knock down one, what does that say about them as a group and as individuals, and what does that say about the one that they're trying to knock down? Oh, you are strong. You are strong. Someone here may be sitting very much in their masculine energy, and that's not negative, positive. That's just, you know, in that energy of doing, I feel like it's chasing after abundance, or not even chasing. It's allowing abundance to come towards you. Okay, something is definitely coming towards you in a positive light. Blocked here in reverse, moved on, nothing to say, and stop calling, and it's upside down. Okay. Let's see who this is, because it feels like the same people that were grouping up or ganging up to do things are now the same people that want to help, and a helping hand. We had harmony coming out with balance, peace and happiness because of what they've done to themselves, while either coming after you or coming after something that isn't actually theirs. It's like trying to steal somebody's blessing and then wondering why you've been cursed. Or, you know, trying to, you know, like I said, trying to fire someone from their job and then wondering why you've got fired. We do have here a distorted feminine energy with gentleness, nurturing and mothering coming out in reverse. And we also have waves in reverse with emotions, worry and fear. So we have a Queen of Cups in reverse. A Queen of Cups here. I'll take one more. Thank you. We've got possibilities. I've been told to put it back, but it says follow your dreams, make up your mind and believe in yourself. Yeah, here comes there's no confusion though. This is the thing. There's no confusion. Whatever they did to themselves. Okay, where would you like me to go? Okay, let's have a look. Tell me about this broken nightmares, please. Because it does feel like there is comparison happening here. Look, we got distorted feminine coming out again. I'm told to put it down. We have a distorted feminine here, or somebody who leans very heavily either into their masculine. And when it comes to like the distortedness of the feminine energy, this is an unwillingness to be open to receiving, whether that's criticism, abundance, love, friendship, whatever that may be. It's being very guarded. It's also the energy of rejecting before you actually get rejected, because the only way that I can explain that is that when our divine feminine energy goes into overdrive and it becomes distorted, we start telling ourselves stories. It's the same as when we are children and we have no control over our environment, and if we feel unsafe, our divine masculine is going to over armor. It's going to shut us down. It's going to guard us. Our divine feminine is going to go into overdrive and try to make sense of what is happening. And as children, we are the center of our own universes, because that's just the way it is. So of course it must be our fault in some way. And it feels like some sort of story here it's unraveling. It's unraveling. Why is this important? Why are we being shown this? Why are we being shown this with shattered and feminine? Trapped by their own making. They are trapped by their own making. We have a funeral coming through here. We also have heartbreak. Funeral can be seen as the death card. So the ending of something here, or this could be an actual funeral. This could be somebody has left this plane of existence. And let's go for blocked, please. Tell me about blocked in reverse. Queen bee, secure, confident, boss bee, and career focused. Okay, so this is about work. It's about work. It's about competition here. Something that they were trying to maybe put an obstacle in. Because we have getting readings in reverse and secret accounts. Okay, so someone can't read your energy. A group of people cannot read your energy. There may have been different individuals but as a group in different places that were trying to read your energy and they were unable to, or they were blocked out. They're trying to come back in now. Okay. Tell me about harmony, please. Harmony being in reverse. Yeah, it feels very, very much like someone here is highly protected by themselves, not just by angelic energies or by, you know, the divine or God or Allah or whoever you see as the oneness of all, but by yourself. Someone's solar plexus here is like, it's protruding out, like shining out like this massive beam of light that's going out and then encircling someone here. Like, you're not getting into my energy unless I want you in my energy. Now, the harmony being in reverse, we have a police station coming out. It seems like whatever they have done has ended up with them going to a police station. And I don't feel like it's them going and reporting. I feel like it's them being arrested. My name is Bronwen. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot 111. If you are new to my channel, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's always good to have you back. I'm going to be ringing this lovely bell here. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, I do advise that you turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and in 1. What's underneath? Karmic ties, reckless love, and sex. Okay. You definitely have someone. There's a specific person within this group that is comparing themselves to you and riling other people up. They are definitely in the same industry, in the same job, in the same department. Take it as it resonates. Know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only, and you do not have to claim any of the energy in this reading if it does not resonate for you. If it doesn't, then just don't. Okay, let's have a look. Panic. There's like panic coming through from this person. There is panic coming through from this person. We have the devil coming out and we have the 7 of Pentacles. So they planned something here. A group of people have planned something. They planned to do it together. They planned something creative here. They may have paid someone It was supposed to take the rug out from underneath your feet. It was supposed to remove some sort of foundations here. It was supposed to be your worst nightmare. And it seems that it has just backfired. The devil, we are talking about addictions. We are talking about hiding in our shadow and acting from it rather than recognizing where we are in the shadow. This is also to do with Capricorn, which is work. Someone doesn't like either the job they're in, or they don't like the job that you're in. They don't like what you're doing. They don't like how popular you are in it, or how resilient you are. Tell me about this distorted feminine, please. We need to know about this. Okay, so we've had two come out here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Seems like this person may have been caught out for doing something here where they are inciting like a hostile work environment, or inciting something here with them organizing and banding people together to help them to come against you, or to try and take some sort of opportunity from you. But they've been seen doing this. Two of Pentacles, excuse me, not the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. So this is planned. This is some sort of planned action that they continue to take steps on, and it's getting worse and worse and worse for this person here. It's getting worse and worse and worse for this person, but I've been told to pull this one and put it over here. So I'm going to put the Seven of Pentacles down over here. I don't know if they have a journal, diary, somewhere that they've been noting down the things that they've been doing, who they've been talking to. It's almost like they've set themselves up. The Two of Wands here for the funeral. With stuck, no options and forgiveness. This is the end for them. This really is the end. I feel like there's more than one thing that's going wrong for this person. If they had planned for you to lose your job, they've lost theirs, but they're also losing family members, whether that's literally losing family members or family members are moving away from them because of their behaviour. Tell me about this secure, confident, prospy energy. Oh, yes, someone does not like this for you, because that flew straight into the flame. And it's the Three of Cups. It's a celebration that's coming forward. They do not like this for you. Obstacles have been removed. I don't know how you sidestepped them. I don't know how you jumped over them, or how you just obliterated them and went straight through these hurdles or obstacles. They can't either. They're kind of bamboozled by how strong you are, how strong your solar plexus is. We have got the Seven of Cups coming out here to the High Priestess. It feels like something. Why am I getting? It's almost like gang stalking, but there's proof of gang stalking, and so they've been arrested for just being deviant and weird and focused on someone else's life. It's like, go and get a hobby that isn't strange like that. This Seven of Cups though talks about illusion. So there could be lies. They could not be telling the truth to the police just yet. I feel like there are going to be arrests. I feel like there's going to be a lot of arrests. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, please. What do I need to know about the Seven of Pentacles with this distorted feminine? I think that there is going to be a point in which you have to make a decision or a choice here, which is why I said the Two of Pentacles and not the Two of Wands. Like you may be called, and you may already know about this. This may be confirmation for you. You may already know about what's happening here, and you may just be waiting on results, or waiting for like a court date or something along those lines. For those of you who are, you know, only just going into that, because my readings are timeless, past, present, future energy, or mixture. Could be picking up on any of it. There is going to be a time in which you're going to be, they're going to ask your opinion. The police may ask your opinion on this. Like, is this something that you wish to press charges on? Is this something that you think, you know, would you want this person to go to jail, or these people to go to jail? And it doesn't mean that what you say will sway them, but there's definitely a decision here that will be noted down. It will be noteworthy. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands. I've been told to put it back, but we also have the Hierophant coming out here. They were trying to block something from you legally. They were trying to block something from you legally. Take it from you legally. And you sidestepped here. You bulldozed through it. Seven of Pentacles, tell me about it. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. We also have the High Priestess. Yeah, you bulldozed through something here. You have not only bamboozled, shocked, awed, scared the people within this group, you've also confused them in how you knew to do that. How are you able to do that? Especially as I think that there has been, there are people within this group that maybe do spell work or maybe do something along those lines. And it was very much attack from all ends, from the physical 3D realm and from the spiritual. But then they were kind of like going for your angels or going for your team of highest light and resonance, who are your protectors, not realizing how flipping strong you are standing on your own, standing by yourself, your solar plexus shining out like a fire beam, seriously. Because here, the High Priestess, they don't like it. They do not like that you are actually a High Priest or High Priestess. They don't like this. Now, the first card that came out was the Knight of Cups in reverse. It can talk about romance, but not always. It can just talk about not having care. There is no care whatsoever. This person is a charlatan. Okay. And then having the High Priestess coming out over here. So what they thought it was going to be the end for you, figuratively or literally. Ten of Wands is coming out as well. Ten of Wands is my favorite card, and I've said this so many times before, because the Ten of Wands talks about burdens that you are nearing the end that you can put down. We're at a cycle complete. You can see how tired she is. She's dog tired, but she's got her sights on where it is that she's going to rest. And once she puts those down, she then goes into the higher arcana. She never has to go through that experience again. You know, as long as you've learnt your lesson, you won't. In reverse, it's almost either dodging it altogether or it being continuous. Why does it feel like it's a bit of both on this row? Because this row is looking at how obstacles have been removed for you, or you've removed obstacles. Like you have powered through them like you are a snowplow on the side of like... I don't know, is it East Coast, West Coast? On the East Coast of the States, you know, in winter, just ploughing through that snow. Secure, confident, bossy, career focused, celebrations coming through for you on this. And it feels like you have sidestepped a lot of things that were supposed to hold you back or stress you out. There's been a lot of psychic attacks, but it feels like something was done to try and mess with your money and your money mindset and your abundance mindset. Not just money, abundance mindset. And it feels like you just went, okay, that's a normal Tuesday. Or that's a normal Saturday. I am used to there being hurdles and this is how we deal with them. The Empress is coming out. Come on. The Empress jumped out. Jumped out. Okay, those gorgeous colours, those are the colours that I'm seeing around you. Specifically all this, like the wheat. That yellow is, oh my goodness. We have Harmony in reverse. We have Police Station and we have the Seven of Cups. It feels like these people are getting caught red-handed. They're getting caught red-handed because the Empress is about harvest. It's about empowerment. This, you know, the Empress is very grounded. She is all of the queens in one. But I'm placing her down over the Seven of Cups, which is an illusion, which is not reality. It feels like a group of people, and it doesn't feel like a group of people have been arrested. It feels like one or two people may have been questioned, followed, or investigated. And they are going to be the ones that lead to the downfall of the rest. Because whatever it is that they have on them, like physically on them, in their phones, letters, actual objects, money, whatever it may be, is not theirs. It's not theirs. It's like this was supposed to be a setup. They were supposed to be setting up and knocking you down, and what they've done is been caught red-handed in that time frame of trying to knock you down, set you up and knock you down. So they've just set themselves up and knocked themselves down. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy how people are acting out here. Okay. Happiness and well-being is coming out here. We've also got family sorrow in reverse. So these people, this group of people who have really underestimated how strong you are, these are people that either are estranged family members or people that you classed as family, that you would have given your shirt off of your back, even if it was the last thing that you had, to help them out. These are the same people who are now trying to come for you. That's crazy. What do we need to know, please, about this shattered? Thank you. The most difficult part of the situation is over, and it's upside down because this is not for you. This is for them. This is for them. It's just beginning. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. Their plan. Period of ill health and depression. So they definitely were trying to bring in sadness, despair, distraction. Oh, the whole thing. The whole rigmarole. They were going to try and throw everything at you. I had knock you down a peg or two. But we have here recognition, merit, reward for merit. You're about to get everything that you are supposed to be getting. Why did I want to say you're going to get everything that you deserve? Because that sounds horrible, like a threat. And I think that's something that may have been said, like mockingly. Take care, enemies are working against you. These people have literally led themselves. They've literally wrapped themselves up, like when you watch like old school cartoons and you know you see the robbers at the end or the villains at the end, and they get wrapped up by a rope and they're hanging waiting for the police to come and get them. They've more or less done that to themselves. They've literally done this to themselves. I'm going to leave it here. I hope this has given you the confirmation and clarity that you needed, that you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you'd like to see more of my content and when I post, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see exactly that when I upload. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay awesome. I will see you in the next one. Bye.